Welcome to Void of Death Gaming, your channel for Arena Valor content. You know the deal. Today, I've got something which is not really that kind of serious. I picked Max, and everyone who has played Max in the past knows that this character is pretty fun, but sometimes it's hard to tell if as soon as you arrive riding your rocket, the scene will still be the same as you have seen it before. So it's kind of guaranteeing funny and crazy moments if you ever play Max. And due to the team that we picked today, things are getting a little bit crazy anyway. So feel free to enjoy and comment and like and subscribe however you want so, because this game is going nuts all over the place. I hope you enjoy it. Let's check out the build. So I'm gonna make this super quick because I think I exchanged the build while I was playing. Didn't rewatch the video, so we are going to have more fun because I will be surprised as well. And technically speaking, or theoretically speaking, I would try to build some kind of hybrid build with Max. So I would go with some damage items and some tank items, because he's not really a true tank, but he's not really some kind of warrior because he's got some shenanigans going on. So I would go with items like Spear of the Longinus combined with some of the things that you see up here. Frostcape, for example. Hyoga's Edge might be quite nice, as well as Odin's Will. So basically you can do Hercules Madness as well. So I think that's some well-rounded build. 1 or 2 damage items, and the rest comes then from the equipment. That's my educated guess on the Max. I don't know if there are any Max players out there, or if don't ever see him at all on the battlefield, so I think it's quite fun to play him. I've come up with 10 times Onslaught, I've come up with 10 times Assassinate, and I've come up with 10 times Skewer. That's my build. I wouldn't go with Guerrilla because you won't hit that much. You're kind of jumping around all the time, twisting and turning, so you're not hitting. So I guess it's better to have some attack damage instead of anything else. Enchantment-wise, this is the one that I picked, but I think it's not ideal. I would assume that going with Max, you want to have the most damage output as possible, because from your items there isn't that much. So you need to compensate that with the stuff that you pick here. And I'm not too happy with it. Like, Raging Inferno, that's alright. That's okay. That does damage instead of the other shit that you can take here. Here I would go rather with Deadly Claw. And I think the Desperate Duel isn't the perfect one. I would say Ultimate reduces cooldowns, doesn't matter, because every single time you hit the ultimate, you're not in the fight anyways. So I would eventually go with Curse of the Death. Or I would go with the Veda and try something like Holy Thunder or something like that. Sacred Bid, it's okay. Your ultimate is like super fun. It's not the most reliable ultimate out there in the world, but I guess Sacred Bid it's alright. Otherwise you can take the Axe of the Sacrifice, and Holy Verdict, that's good. That's something that you should take. So that's my quick rundown, and let's go over to get some gameplay. That's like the thing why we are here. So guys, you can see like that's the team, and the team actually grinded my gears quite a lot, because we are with 2 of the worst damage dealers in the world in one team. The first one is Lumbur. Lumbur can, like, if Lumbur and a baby would be in a fist fight, the baby would win, probably. Because Lumbur does not really do damage. Like, yeah, he has some stuff, but it's just useless. Like, that's just something that you can't. And the problem now is I ended up mid. I wanted to go solo lane, but the whole team clicked around and jumped back and forth with their hero trials and stuff like that, with like their hero choices, and now I ended up mid. That's the deal. That's something that I did not tell you at the beginning of the video, because that moment of surprise should have been mine. But I think Azankar took quite a beating. Unfortunately, we're not able to get him under tower, but as I said, like we've got Grug on the bottom lane and we've got Lumbo and Joker on the solo lane. I've played Lumbo yesterday, or the day before yesterday if you want to watch that video, or whatever. I played him, doesn't matter when. I was surprised, like I had some bright moments with Lumbo and I really like the character as a hero, and from the abilities I think it's great. Like you've got everything. You've got a slow, you've got a dash, you've got something, knock-up effects and stuff like that. So, and you do get you kind of hand out a shield to your AD carry by your passive. I think that's just a great kit, but he's just so useless nowadays because his abilities doesn't really scale into something. So you don't really, you've got the feeling that you literally have no impact on the game if not for the crowd control effects that you do. I mean, yes, you are supposed to use that stuff, but on the other hand, you're not dealing sufficient damage where, for example, Ibnef or Orma or something, they can beat enemies down by themselves if they have to. So that's quite strange. So the thing here is, if you're playing Max, you will get the opportunity to be more sorts of a mage and an AD carry killer. So that was wasted. I should have gone for Telenas. And that's the problem. Of course you can't freeze enemies at the point given. So that was bullshit. That was like complete bullshit. I should have known it. But I just wanted to make way and not run down. And I wanted to use my rocket. Why not use a rocket if you've got one? So there we go. This is the beginning of the game. I've got one kill and I was killed once. So not the best start. We do have Butterfly, which is actually quite nice because she's got the mobility. And Joker is a reliable contestant for long range fights. So that's supposed to be alright. Like he can stand against Telenas. But on the other hand, I mean, we're lucky that we're up against Azunkar. I mean, he's just one of the characters who doesn't really offer that much besides CC. Like, it's the same as Lumbo. Azunkar is just not existing in any meta. He is on the lower end. That's his deal. And Wonder Woman against Grog, that's kind of horrible. Like, she out-sustains him, so she will always be on full health. And on the other hand, she has the thing that she really dishes out some damage. Like, the only thing that Grog can actually do is reel her in with his hook. But then that's the... If that's like the game changer, you know what's gonna happen. If that's the only thing that you can actually do. So here we are again. We're quite nice, and I will be killed for this action, but I just took out their support and it went fairly well. Butterfly gets here out alive, which is a good thing. We need her, and she should be fed by now, but the results are in. 2 kills, 2 deaths, and this series is gonna continue. Yeah, that's the issue. Like, you jump in with your rocket, and every single time you do, you can't make it. You can't get out alive. Oh! I've got an idea now. Next time I'm gonna play Max, I play him with this... I'm gonna play him with the disable the tower ability. That should be fun, and that should be quite surprising. If you hit them on the tower, and you can go in and just kill them. In hindsight, I should have let the Joker kill Azunkar, because that's just something that would actually be helpful for the team, to have the Joker with more kills. I'm always kill greedy, especially with Max, because I need items with him. And there we go, we got him with the passive. That's alright. We do get a power shot, so the only thing that we can do right now is go back and chill out, or... Okay, well, sometimes not even I am sure what I'm doing, or what I'm supposed to do, or what I will do.
It's all about me.
So yeah, great idea. Without any vision, just jumping in. Well, that's it. Like, I just passed the phase where I can actually pinpoint what I want to do, but in this case I had the feeling it was the better decision. Like otherwise that would have been mental, just to go in and hope for a lucky shot. Well, good teamwork here actually, and here you see we've got the tower disablement. I didn't really realize it before right away, so yeah, here we are. 2 towers against 1 tower. I mean, while the team composition is not the best damage-wise, and the problem with Grug and Lumbur is that they have to be in close combat, we do have 2 tanks. And 1 tank was actually doing something crazily good, and the other tank was doing something crazily good again, and we are mocking them up with team fights. And now Butterfly kind of picked the wrong target, and I think she realized it soon enough. That's the word that I was looking for. Keep an eye on the tower. Yeah, that's not really that she can do anything against it. The Joker could have, if he would have ulted, or if he pressed his 2, then he could have ulted in, and that would be actually quite helpful. So here comes the rocket.
An enemy has been defeated.
Well, never mind, like. And I just wanted to get that dragon. I just have the feeling that he doesn't really do any damage. Like, problem is that the damage comes from many auto attacks, and that's something I can't win. He's just too fast for me. But the good thing is that my team completely riled him up, so I was lucky and I got out alive. Thanks, team. Good teamwork. Really good teamwork at this point. Especially from my perspective. Especially from my perspective. That's a good one. And Butterfly was really paying attention to the game, because she just got us an Abyssal Dragon, which is actually quite nice from her. Thank you, Butterfly, if you ever watch this.
Attack the enemy
Tower. And here we go. That should make total sense. Me against Telenas. Here we go. That's my role. Like, that's what Max is supposed to do. He is supposed to... What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I'm using that shield. Oh my goodness, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. 2 kills? Not too bad. Not too bad. That wasn't actually not too bad. I don't know if I said it, but that wasn't too bad. Huh. I mean, the team composition is shit. But the good thing is that we've got more towers, and we've got more kills, and as far as I'm concerned, I think we do have more Abyssal Dragons as well. So things are actually looking quite good. And I've built the Medallion of Troy just for the shielding reasons, because that actually means that I've got more shield if I'm entering the fray. Nice triple kill here. That really frees us a little bit, like gives us more air to breathe. And yeah, he can get out here alive. We've got the enemy tower. And you know the deal. I'm gonna... Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just realized that I'm not doing sufficient damage, and I'm like, well, might just get that spear here. I think the spear is a good thing to have. And he's just killing my whole army. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing this. I mean, that was actually quite nice. I even got something to get more health, but that Greg hook was just too much. What an epic chase. What an epic chase moment. I thought the shenanigans were actually quite nice to jump back and forth. I mean, it entertained me while I was watching this video, trying to put some comments down here. Nice, nice, nice. Really nice. Butterfly really knows the deal. Actually really good. Double kill and triple kill. And now she's got to move out. They just have too much health boosts. And here we go. Bam! Bust her out of alive. She wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. And we fucking aced them. I mean, that's the good thing about Max. He can just switch lanes so easily if his ult is ready. So you can always have numbers. So I guess that in tournament play he might be actually quite good. If you split push with him and then you see that the battle is going on in your team, and then you can actually just jump over and help them whilst you were pushing a lane where the enemy wasn't really paying attention to. I guess that could be alright. Or to steal some nice Abyssal Dragons and the like. I mean, I always have great fun with him. I just feel that his abilities could be a little bit stronger. But he's not, the good thing is he's not buffed or nerfed or anything at all. So he's never in any list. Now that was shit. And going in here was shit as well. Like, I don't know. After the last scene, I don't know what I was pretending to do here. Maybe I was just buying butterflies sometime. As I said, the build is kind of made on the fly. So as I said, Frostcape is a good one. Spear is a good one. And I always think that the Mantle of Ra is always a good item. Like, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I'm like super optimistic, like, hey guys, we can win this game, please don't throw it. Nice scene here. That was really good. And now they've got him. Unfortunately, there is a double kill moment. But I'm back into the game and we double kill the shit out of them, and that's how the game's supposed to end. I'm like, well, I'm not waiting for minions, not at all. Like the whole enemy team is dead. We need to push in right now. We need to do as much damage to that core as possible, and we fucking won the game, guys. Like with the whole composition, I didn't really think that we would make it, but we made it, and I'm so happy. I'm so like some of those people on the internet, like, oh my god, my fans are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, really, thank you. Thank you for watching. Butterfly MVP, well deserved. Well deserved. Can you press it, please? Can you actually do something? Yeah, there we go. 40 points for Zaniel's Codex. Everyone gets a thumbs up. That game was really, really nice. And 26% damage taken by me. 8.9, actually not too bad. Not the best, not the worst. And here we go. 20.2. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for watching, guys.